everybody, it's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. In 1984, Nintendo released a coin-operated boxing arcade game called Punch-Out! It was so popular, they released another Punch-Out! Game called Super Punch-Out! 1 year later, with new fighting characters. In 1987, they then brought it out on the NES platform featuring Mike Tyson in the popular Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! Then Mike Tyson became this.
I wish one of your guys had children so I could kick them in the fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have, waking up every day.
So they re-released it in 1990 with Mr. Dream taking Mike Tyson's place. Then in 1994, they released Super Punch-Out! On the Super Nintendo, bringing back the old style, one-round, knockout-only rules. But we didn't see another Punch-Out! Game for years. There weren't any released on the N64 or the GameCube, until late last year, 2009, when they released one on the Wii called Punch-Out! Now, how would this game translate on the Wii? Well, let's take a look at it together, shall we? Now, all your favorite stereotypes are well represented. The French weakling, the German tight ass, the Brooklynite escapee from Saturday Night Fever, the big hippo guy, the disciplined Japanese warrior, the fat, slobbish Canadian lumberjack, the Indian magician, the arrogant Spanish bullfighter, the dirty fighting Irishman, the large Russian drinker, the animal from Istanbul, the bronze-tan muscle-bound movie star from Hollywood, and the scary guy from Philadelphia. They all have their own fighting styles and personalities and video introductions that are really hilarious in most cases. Some of the songs you've recognized from before. My favorites are the first Don Flamenco and Super Macho Man videos because of the women. And the answer is... If they were real, yes I would. Huh? Huh? They also have pretty interesting reactions and knockout sequences when the time comes. Now you play as Little Mac, with star punches at your disposal. However, the number of star punches only increase in strength and can be used only one at a time, with the first one being the weakest and the third one being... Now that's a power shot. In your corner is once again Doc Lewis.
Hey Mac baby, remind me to pick up some milk after the fight.
I'm gonna hate myself for doing this right after I do it, but... There you go. Now it goes through the same Punch-Out! Sequence. You fight through 4 pretty easy opponents, win the minor circuit title, fight through some moderately difficult opponents, win the major circuit title, then fight through 4 opponents in the world circuit that are pretty hard, and this happens. Then when you knock out Sandman, you see a video sequence and you win the world circuit, making you the undisputed champion. You then see the end credits with the names all messed up, you punch the right names and compile up a good score. Then you get this message saying you have to defend your title. And when you do that, you'll notice that your opponents are pretty jacked up. So you have to fight through them again, though they're a little bit more difficult than they were the last time. This is where you'll utilize the practice feature a lot more often, so you can get the tells and sequences of the fighters. You'll need that especially when you fight Bald Bull, who doesn't go down with a simple punch, like in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, which makes him really hard to knock out. In fact, I never knocked him out because he's so damn hard to knock out because he doesn't go down. Why don't you just go down? So after you fight Super Macho Man again, this happens.
You got it, kid.
Now you fight a pissed off Mr. Sandman, who's a little easier than he was the first time, because after a while, he'll just start throwing uppercuts until he gets tired and makes himself vulnerable for a knockout. And after you knock him out, you tell Doc Louis that after 3 more losses, you're going to retire. So now you fight all the opponents you just fought, jacked up, in random order. Occasionally, this'll happen. Yes, Donkey Kong, who's flat out impossible. No matter how many times you fight him, he just keeps throwing punches in so many different motions, in so many different ways, from so many different angles, and so many different times, it just screws you all up, so you can't beat him. So after you lose 3 times, to Donkey Kong most likely, you then see this video sequence of Doc Louis checking out pictures of the past and walking off. Now you can go back to exhibition mode, beat all the challenges from each individual opponent, and unlock their soundboards, which is a lot of fun. And that's pretty much it. So, what do I think of this game? It's a whole lot of fun. It's highly entertaining, really challenging, and a great workout if you use the Wiimote Nunchuck. And there was the complaint that there weren't that many fighters, there being 16 with 2 new ones, including Donkey Kong. It would have been nice to have seen the Wii version of Kid Quick, or Dragon Chan, or Bob Charlie. But with the challenges, it would have taken forever to actually get through this game if you had any more fighters than you already do. And speaking of challenges and these fighters, they all speak the languages from whatever native land they hail from.
तुम्हारा ध्यान जरा सा टूटा और मैं गायब.
Ich, deutsche Position. Du, Windmühle.
¿No te parece que vuelo a victoria?
Vladimir Pitok, это победа!
Little Mac, Yani, cher Ramaz Mac.
Mon docteur a déclaré que tu es mauvais pour ma santé.
How about you send me comments of the translations without looking it up online, because that's cheating, and I know when you're cheating. And thank you all for watching. I have more for you soon to come, so stay tuned, take care, and have a great day without cheating.
If I could kick them in their fucking head or stomp on their testicles